What's up everyone? Coach Chris here with this week's Technique Tuesday. This week we're going to be talking about early arm bend in the clean, why it might happen, and some things that you can do to help fix or correct for this problem. So I want to keep it simple. There's a ton of reasons why we might see early arm bend, but I want to keep it simple. We're going to go through three things that I think that you guys can check and make sure that you are doing appropriately if you're that person that finds himself with some early arm bend in their clean. So number one, nice and simple. It's making sure that our grip is not too narrow on the bar. If our grip is too narrow, then that's going to cause us to have to pull that bar up our thigh to make it to that point coming into our second pull where we can hit efficiently and then move through the rest of the lift. So making sure we take the time to make sure that we have the appropriate grip width for ourselves. That's number one. Number two, it's going to be making sure we have the proper balance over the bar right from the start. If we have any bit of forward weight shift, our weight's too far forward, right from the floor, honestly, if our weight's too far back, then we're gonna have to overcompensate. That's gonna lead to a forward imbalance. Or if we're pulling that bar right from the floor to our knee in a straight line, again, it's gonna cause a bit of a forward imbalance that's gonna require us to pull back on that bar a little early so that we can go through our lift efficiently. So making sure right from the setup that we are balanced over our feet, that we are not too far forward, we're not too far back. As we go to initiate that pull, that bar is coming back towards us slightly, again, to make sure that we're not having any sort of forward imbalance, all of which is going to help us to stay over that bar, keep our arms long, and get to our second pull with straight arms, not with bent arms. So again, balance. And then the third point is just people rush to get to their second pull. Now with this, it's technique driven, but also I think a lot of people, if they're not strong enough in their positions, what's gonna happen is they're gonna have to rush through that lift and just try to get it done. So for those people that just rush to go into their second pull by pulling early on their arms, things like a segmented clean grip deadlift, I think is very helpful because not only does it teach positions, deals with more of the technique side of things, but also it's giving you the opportunity to build strength in those positions. The stronger you are in those positions, the less likely you're gonna have to rush through it. So guys, those are my 3 points to help troubleshoot early arm bend in the clean. Note that this is unintentional early arm bend, not the situation with the newer lifter where they just don't know what they're doing, so they just pull up on that bar. So guys, I hope this was helpful. Leave a comment if you have any. Otherwise, have a good week of training, and I look forward to talking to you guys all soon.